Hi, my name is Johanna Varner, but you can also call me Pika Joe.
My name is Megan Mueller. I'm a conservation biologist with a nonprofit in Colorado called Rocky Mountain Wild, which works to protect wildlife and wildlands.
We have developed a new app. It's called Pika Patrol. I can guarantee you it's one of the cutest apps in the App Store. It's free to download. If you have a mobile device, you can be a pika scientist. Pikas are small mammals. They're closely related to rabbits, and they're about the size and shape of a russet potato. And they live in beautiful mountain places like this one. Typically, you'll find pikas in rock slides and boulder fields that we call talus. The ideal rock size is somewhere between a basketball and a microwave. That gives these animals enough protection from predators and from the elements to be safe and comfortable. It makes it very easy for you to share your pika sightings with us. All you have to do is open up the app whenever you see a pika. The app will automatically grab your GPS coordinates and your altitude, as well as some information about the date and time of your sighting. Fill out an easy form to tell us about how many pikas you saw and what they were doing and other species that you may have seen, and then you can click submit.
You can spot pikas running across the talus by looking for movement. They're different from any other small mammals that you'll see up here because they don't have tails. You can also hear their calls, which sound like a rubber ducky in a bathtub being squeaked, so like a squeaky toy. You can find their haypiles, which they store in stacks in the talus, clippings of grass and flowers and vegetation that they eat over the winter. And then you can also find their scat, which looks like peppercorn.
The app is also available in both English and Spanish. There's a toggle button on the main screen that will allow you to switch between languages. Pikas are what we sometimes consider to be an indicator species, and what that means is that they are one of the more sensitive species that lives in this beautiful mountain landscapes. So if we are starting to see early warning declines of pika in this habitat, it could be an indicator that other species and the ecosystem at large may also be in need of different kinds of protection. So by monitoring the pika populations across their range, it helps us to understand what kinds of threats this species is facing in different kinds of habitats. In order to protect species like pikas, the first piece of information that we need to know is where they are and their status, how they're doing. Are they populations stable? Are they declining? And that's where your data can really come in handy. We know that pikas are responding to climate change differently across their range, but we pika scientists can only be at so many places all the time. And so we're hoping that you, pika enthusiasts, will help us to understand how pikas are doing across their range. This will help us to identify the kinds of habitat features that seem to support healthy, thriving populations. And that is the sort of key information that we need in order to develop effective conservation and management plans to protect pikas and other species that depend on the same habitats.
Pikas make people smile. I love that anyone can get up into the mountains and watch them and really enjoy watching wildlife.
We really want to hear from you, and we really want to see your observations to help us protect this species and these amazing habitats. Please join us in the Pika Patrol. We would love to have you on our team. I find, as a pro tip, that you can imitate a pika call better if you plug your nose while you do it.